So I'm back with another video. This is a video about my Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM repair, and just a couple of other things I have on my mind. So it's a little rant, but you know, it's nothing like serious or whatever. So I bought a GM Neverfull last year. I wore the bag a handful of times. It still had like the finishing and everything on the handles. And these handles, let me take my scarf off of it. The scraps on the bag, on this bag, started to split. These scraps, how I'm holding the bag, like this strap right here, started to split in half. And I will insert the pictures and show you guys what I'm talking about. The bag started to split, and I know it was not because of wear and tear. At the time, I was wearing the bag. I only wore the bag a handful of times. So I took the bag back in. My salesperson was super sweet. Like, the bag still had the new finishing on the, the finishing on the handles. I think the Garnier is the only one that has the finishing on the handles. I don't think the other one does, the monogram one. But anyway, I took the bag back to Louis Vuitton. I bought it from Saks Fifth Avenue here in Birmingham, and I said, look, this bag, the scraps are splitting. The finishing is still in the bag. It's practically still new, and I have not worn it that much, and I don't think this is supposed to be happening. I'm like, it hasn't got wet or anything. So she was sweet enough to take the bag back because it's been under a year. I kept all my original receipts, and I went back, and she gave me, she repaired the bag. It takes 4 weeks. They send it back to California, and they call you when the bag is ready. The bag is ready. The bag was ready in 3 weeks. So I was a couple of days late in going to get the bag back, but this is the receipt they gave me. The repairs were complimentary. I did not have to pay, and I think it was because the bag was under a year. And you can still tell like it was still practically new. So I got the bag. The repairs, like to repair those two scraps, it would have been $215. But she was like, "Oh, I never seen this happen with a GM Neverfull," and yada yada yada, whatever. So I was like, okay, no problem. As long as, she took it back with no problem. But, and then, Louis Vuitton was sweet enough to give you a thank you card. They sent me an email, and it just states that they're happy that you returned to repair your product with them and everything. But it makes me wonder and think, like, the amount of money that you spend on bags. Like, I'm a part of the purse forum online as well, this blog about, and it just talks nothing about purses. If you're new to my channel, I'm a purse addict. Excuse me. It just makes me think, like, my husband bought me this bag as a gift, and I didn't wear it but a handful of times, and it just makes me wonder about the craftsmanship a little bit. Like, is it truly handmade? Is the bag truly handmade? Like, why is it falling apart so early? And for this brand to be so iconic and been around for so, like, since 1857, if I'm right, why is the bag falling apart so soon? It's not gonna make me not buy Louis Vuitton. It just makes me question what the craftsmanship. Like, is it true? Are you telling me this bag is handmade and the craftsmanship is impeccable? Am I supposed to believe that? Like, what material are you guys using now? Because according to the purse forum, and this lady that's been on there, she's been buying Louis Vuitton since the 70s or 80s or whatever, and she said she doesn't buy Louis Vuitton anymore because the material has changed. So I don't know if anyone else had any other problems out of the monogram Garnier print with their GM Neverfull, but I have, and I'm just making this video just to tell you guys to I know economics and it's product and demand with certain things, and sometimes people take advantage of that. And I'm not in companies, they do. Instead, you know, sometimes things will be at a certain price, but sometimes it'll go up, you know, depending on who wants it and the, you know, how much people want it. So every year this bag gets a price increase, and not just this bag, it's other bags in the collection. So it just makes me, you know, it just makes me wonder, because I'm a personaholic, and you know, maybe they are skimming on the material and to get more profit. I don't know, but I just want, you know, this video to be known that I am aware of this stuff. And Dooney and Burke did the same thing. Here's another bag that I have. This is the satchel. I don't know if they just started this, but this pissed me off when I got this bag, and I didn't. And it's the little things that they skim on, you know, the little things. But anyway, I got the satchel, and 9 times out of 10, when you buy the Dooney and Burke, you get a keychain, a wallet, but it's not guaranteed with everything. But this scrap, this gem fabric shit material, I'm sorry, but this material thing here, that used to be leather, the same material as the bag. Now it's like this little piece of leather here, and then this material thing that scraps into the bag, down into the bag. And this used to be like a leather piece. So I don't know if that's something that Dooney and Burke started that's new, because they're trying to get more profit and skim where they can. I don't know. And I went to the movies. They did the same thing with the movie tickets. Like, the ticket used to be like cardboard like this. Now it's like receipt paper. So I guess everybody's cutting back and still trying to get $1. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you have consumers and you have a brand that stands, on you know, craftsmanship and quality, and you start skimming on material and think that nobody's just going to notice and just keep selling us the same thing, different materials, but the prices keep going up, that's a problem. That's a problem. So this is just a quick rant about companies and skimming on their materials and selling, you know, taking control, taking over, like taking advantage over the product and demand, you know, the whole economics thing. But I just had to say something, because the last few bags I bought, they've been skimmed. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate and subscribe to my channel. I do post videos every week. And once again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. All right, bye.